Hi everyone. It is Saturday, October. Let's see, Saturday, October 7th. Um, we had a rest day today in Spoleto. Spoleto isn't near, doesn't have near the attractions that Assisi does due to the fame of St. Francis of Assisi. So there wasn't quite as much to see here as there was in Assisi when we took our last day off. We did have a guided tour today. There's a lot of Roman and medieval architecture. There's probably one of the more fascinating things, and I didn't get a picture of it because it really wasn't picture quality. You had to look through a really small window to see it. Was a living room of a Roman house that's kind of underneath the building that they've excavated out underneath it, and there's a kind of the Roman living room, and there was a place where they caught rainwater, a cistern type thing. Had marble floors. It was really just fascinating to know that this was what was underneath as they excavated out related to this building. So that was one of the probably the more fascinating things. Um, so they also have a lot of beautiful churches. One of which is the cathedral, and it's Saint Mary of the Assumption. And in there, they have one of two surviving letters actually written by St. Francis. And it's not very big. I mean, it's probably 4 or 5 inches tall and 2 inches wide. Small piece of paper, but it's written to a friar who was one of his best friends, a friar named Brother Leo, and Brother Leo is in a lot of the documents related to Francis because he was one of his earliest followers. I think he actually may have gone with Leo to the Pope to get their order approved, but can't tell you that for sure. Anyway, Leo was, I guess the best way you could say, he was discerning. He was in a cave up on the mountain behind Spoleto, and Francis wrote him to say, if it gets too tough, come back to Assisi. And I took some pictures yesterday, and you can see physically how close Assisi and Spoleto are. You can see Assisi from certain vantage points on your way to Spoleto, and so you can see that in yesterday's Facebook post. So that was pretty fascinating. Churches are all pretty. It's Saturday, so we did a little research and found a church where they have Saturday night mass. Also, the tour guide said, in his opinion, it's the most beautiful church in Spoleto. It's St. Gregory's. So we're going to go to church tonight, and we have dinner tonight, and so that'll be good. It was good to have a rest day. We were all a bit achy, and this kind of gave us a good day to recover. Although everything is up and down here, so even during we walked 4 miles on our guided tour, and a lot of it was up and down, just like the days have been, but certainly not as bad as some of our hikes have been. So we start out again tomorrow. I think we go to a place called Chiselli. Not sure. I don't know much about that town. I'll probably include it in tomorrow night's post. So again, all of us are doing well as best as can be expected given the difficulty of the hikes, but we're all in good spirits and certainly are eating and drinking good wines. That's one thing I will say that Way of St. Francis has over the Camino de Santiago is good wine and good food. So certainly enjoying that part of it. I do still think, though, I'm going to lose some weight, just given the difficulty of the climb. We've got 11 days left to hike with one more off day in Rieti, and then we will have a couple of days in. We'll get to Rome on the 19th of October. We're going to do a little touring around on the 20th, and then fly home on the 21st. So excited to see family and friends, Miss Kathy, and miss my creature comforts. Although we're not roughing it. we're staying in, they're really small hotels and things like that, but we have a bed to not actually have air conditioning, which is not the norm. All right, so I will get back with you tomorrow after tomorrow's hike. It's about 11 miles, I believe. So I'll check back in tomorrow night. See you guys.